لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Brothers, sisters, welcome back to another one of our shows. The quest for Umrah is about to go once again. So guys, my name's Hassan, one of the Tarbiyah twins. You would have been with my brother Hussein yesterday if you were fortunate enough to have joined yesterday. And you guys are in for another great show, inshallah. So guys, just as always, if you've not been part of the show before, register to participate at emanchannel.tv/quest for Umrah. For those of you that are new, what is the quest for Umrah, you may be asking? Well, it's another chance for you to put your mettle and your family's mettle up against other families to be in with a chance of winning £3,000 towards an Umrah experience of your own, inshallah. So guys, just to remind you of a few of the very important rules and considerations for you to be aware of. Once you guys do register on the link below, you will have a chance to jump onto Mentimeter, and make sure you do it quick because you only have 3 minutes to do so, and the time starts now. So guys, you have 3 minutes to register, and while you're doing that, I'm going to be continuing with some of the few important considerations. Once you do sign up, join the Mentimeter and then use the following code. So it's 47383188 or the following QR code to get in. And once you are in, then sit tight because you're about to begin the quest for Umrah. So guys, next thing you have to remember is make sure you do not pay too much attention to me. Why is that? Because there is a delay in the TV transmission, and I know it may be very enticing and very interesting to pay attention to my animated self, but guys, make sure you remember, keep your fingers on the buzzers and pay close attention to the devices that you're playing on. Next thing you guys need to be aware of is that we have several episodes, and now if you are fortunate enough to be one of the 5 lucky or blessed rather winners from our earlier quiz shows on the weekends, you will be part of the grand finale, inshallah. And we hope that you guys can also join those 15 other spectacular families in our grand final, inshallah. So guys, make sure you're also aware that if you guys do win, inshallah, that it's not just going to be about who answers the correct answer. It's also going to be about who's fastest. So make sure you have your fingers ready to respond to the questions as soon as you get that chance, inshallah. Now, if you guys are blessed enough to be joining those 15 other families in the final, inshallah, then make sure you remember that it is your family that's going to go through. It's not several devices from your families, it's only one device per family. And if you do join them in the final, and you are part of the final 5 or the top 5 today, then make sure you take note of the following. So, take a screenshot of the final rankings as evidence of your position and send it via email to questforumrah@emanchannel.tv. And that will be it. That will be it. You'll be in with a chance of joining us. Alhamdulillah, my brother and I have mentioned it throughout this show so far, that we have been blessed, alhamdulillah, to have won the show a few years back and have gone to Umrah with our family. And what better experience do we have than to visit Allah's holy site, or rather be a guest of Allah in His house in Kaaba, the Kaaba, and also visit the Prophet's masjid in Madinatul Munawwara. So, brothers and sisters, make sure you get yourself registered, join the Mentimeter, because we only have 15 or so seconds for you guys to do that. And guys, in case you're forgetting, just to remind you, this is all for the sake of Allah, to join us in having visited His blessed house. So renew your intentions, make dua, and guys, be ready, because the quest is about to begin. Yep, that's right, time's up. So for those of you guys that are ready and raring to go, let the quest begin, inshallah. So guys, round 1. As you guys know, and have probably come accustomed to if you've been to the show before, is on general knowledge. So guys, let's get yourselves ready, get your family huddled around, and be ready because it's about to go down. So guys, Bismillah, let's start. And don't forget, Bismillah, because it's only with Allah's help that you will achieve success. So guys, we have 120 players ready, raring to go. That's 130, 140. So clear to see that so many of you have taken heed of previous episodes, or perhaps even told your friends and family. So first question, straight into it. Which country built the Great Wall? Which country built the Great Wall? Was it Japan? Was it China? Or was it India? So for those of you guys that have a bit of general knowledge, I think you guys should know this. I think this is quite a straightforward one. If you ask me, I think it's something that many children should know. Well, clearly not all. There's 3 or 4 of you that didn't get this right, but the majority of you did. It's the Great Wall of China. I think that's an easy one to warm us into this. I know, as you guys probably do, that our producers do love to throw in an odd curveball here or there. So make sure you don't rush or jump to the gun too fast, guys. But at the same time, you need to do it because you need to get more points. So let's see where that leaves us in the leaderboard. Obviously, we've only been the first question in, so it's really going to be about who answered the question fastest to determine who comes out on top. So we got W Watermelon up on top. We've got Native Dean as well. Team Yasser, Zayan. We got Ice Ga. We got Sparx Maths. We got the Soaring Eagles, Skipper, Liverpool FC, and Said Family. So guys, that's just the first question. Things are definitely going to be heating up as we go along. Let's get ready for the second question then. Bismillah, once again. Let's see where we go. Question 2, and we've got 145 players now in the lobby waiting to answer the next question. For those of you guys who still haven't entered, don't worry, get your family, get your friends on it, and we hope to have you, inshallah, in the next question. So, let's get at it. Question number 2, Bismillah, fingers on the buzzers, is what is the currency of Japan? What's the currency of Japan? So, currency of UK is pounds, but what's the currency of Japan? Is it yen, is it sim, or is it yuan? So guys, another one of the general knowledge questions for those of you who are familiar with your geographical undertakings. Let's see who gets the right answer. It is yen. So, the currency of Japan is yen, and I see that yuan tricked some of you guys out. As I said, our producers are definitely trying to throw you off with some of these answers. So be wary, guys. And let's see how that shaked up the leaderboard, inshallah. So, Bismillah, let's take a look. We got W Watermelon with another very fast score, but Team Yasser got a faster one. Soaring Eagle similarly. Let's see. So, Team Perseverance and Zorro also got really fast. Okay, Cushies come into the top 10 as well. And Dragonite and Team Sims also makes an appearance. Side Fam, you guys went from 10th to 2nd. Keep it up. And Soaring Eagles, soaring sky high. I'm sure I saw Soaring Eagles yesterday as well, you know. But let's see if they can remain at the top of their perch. Pun intended. So guys, next question. Question number 3. Let's see what that has for us in store. Bismillah, once again. Which country is famous for inventing pizza? Pizza, pizza, pizza. Is it USA? Is it France? Or is it Italy? I wonder, guys. Again, this should be a general knowledge question that most of you know. And I don't think there will be any hiccups here unless there are people who rush and jump the gun. Let's see. Yep, we got majority of you once again got the answer, which is Italy. Well done to you guys that did. And commiserations for you guys that don't have the general knowledge of where pizza was invented. Pizza, pizza. It's Italian for sure. So guys, let's see how that shaked up the leaderboard. Once again, most of you got that right. So it really will be determined here by who got the answer fastest. So, Bismillah, let's have a look. Okay, Tabarakallah, Hafiz has soared into the lead. Let's pray that Allah preserves his position. The Soaring Eagles are still in 2nd. We got Palestine United, Team Perseverance. Let's see if you can persevere right through to the end. We've got Zorro, Kushi, Team Yasser, Dragonite, and Team Sim. So some of those still remaining from the top 10. Kushi, you've entered into the top 10. I didn't see you there before. Well done. Keep high. And for those of you guys that are below, do not worry. We're still starting out. So even if you're all the way down in 100 and whatever place, there is still hope for you, subject to other people making mistakes, which I'm sure may happen with the producers and their questions. So guys, let's go on to the next question straight away. Bismillah. Fingers on the buzzers. don't forget, it's the fastest answer that matters. And we're almost 150 players as well. So why don't we boost that up to 150? Get your friends and family involved. Even if they have absolutely no chance, because we've already done 4 questions, we still like to see that number go up, guys. Come on, let's get it to 150 by the end of the show. So let's get into the next question. Bismillah. Guys, Bismillah always before you start. So, answer fast to get points. Which company created the iPhone? Which company created the iPhone? Was it Samsung, was it Apple, or was it Microsoft? Oh, wow, 138 of you straight into the buzzer there. Obviously, this one's not a difficult one. I think if you guys get this wrong, I'll be really disappointed, because I think this one is pretty common knowledge, not just general knowledge, common knowledge, knowledge that's so certain, but still we've got people that made mistakes. Samsung, Microsoft, you guys, terrible showing there, man. Come on. iPhone is literally Apple's product, and everybody knows that, as did the 138 of you that got the right answer. Well done to you and your family. So let's go to the leaderboard and see how that's shake things up, guys. Bismillah. So we've had, obviously, as you could expect, loads of fast answers, but Palestine United with the fastest. Zorro's got ahead of Team Perseverance there, but just by the skin of his teeth, because they're both on the same number of points. So guys, make sure you're aware that it does matter how fast you answer. And don't be too hasty though, because there may be curveballs along the way. So guys, on to the next question. Question number 5. Okay, let's go to the next question. Let's see what that question is. Bismillah. What is the hardest natural substance on earth? Hardest natural substance on earth. Is it steel, is it iron, or is it diamond? Is it steel, iron, or diamond? This is a general knowledge one again. Some of you may know this, some of you may not know this. If you're GCSE or A-level, or even maybe potentially even Key Stage 3, biology, chemistry was on job, maybe you would get this right. And the answer is diamond. Indeed it is. Steel, iron are not the answer, unfortunately, for you guys that got it wrong. It is diamond. So let's see how that has shaped up the leaderboard, guys. So diamonds are forged in the rough, as they say. That's what makes them the hardest substance. So if you want to win this, you have to go through a lot of difficulty to get to the top, guys, because soaring eagles are soaring fly high, and Palestine United are doing it for our brothers and sisters. Team Perseverance are persevering. Zorro, well done. Dragonite, Team Sims, Zayan, Team Yasser, and Team Labbaik and Sutti. There's always hope for you guys to reach the top 5. And for those of you who aren't quite there yet, there's still plenty of time, so do not worry, do not fret. I'm sure there's going to be slip-ups along the way. Just make sure you're attentive to the questions at hand. So guys, let's go straight into the next question now. Bismillah. Question number 6. Answer fast to get more points. Do not forget that, guys. What is the emergency number in the UK? The emergency number. If you're stuck, spot a bother. Is it 911? Is it 999? Is it 101? I pray that Allah doesn't or grants you afiyah, and all of us afiyah, ameen, so that we never have to press these numbers. But if you do need to, what's the number? It is 999. What? I might need to call 999, guys, because there has clearly been an emergency. There's people here that have made mistakes. Come on, guys. Well, let's see what's that's done to the leaderboard, shall we? It's clearly got us placed. All right, guys. We're clearly not much movement there. Few players and Team Perseverance is coming back up. Let's go straight into the next question, guys, because we don't want to leave you waiting here. Question number 7. Let's see what that throws us. How many months have 31 days? How many months? I can see loads of you probably bringing your knuckles out, counting on the top of your tongues. Oh, but still we've got quite quick answers. So let's see who would have got that right or wrong. Bismillah. We got 3, 2, and 1, guys. The answer is 7. So make sure you count it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and the answer is 7. Loads of you got that wrong. So this has definitely shaked up the leaderboard. Let's have a quick look before we go for our break what the leaderboard is saying to us. So guys, we've got, okay, not too much movement up the top there. We got only a few of you got that wrong. Team Abra, Sutti, Skipper, Mesut Ozil's come back in. Team Wasim as well. Team Yasser and Soaring Eagles and Zorro. Team Sims, keep it up, guys. We're going to be joining you back for round 2 after the break. Make sure you guys get your cup of coffee, Don't miss out, inshallah. We'll see you after the break. Assalamu alaikum.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Welcome back. Once again, I'm your host, Hassan from the Tarbiyah Twins. Make sure you give us a follow on social media on any of our handles at Tarbiyah Twins. So guys, we're back again for round 2 now of the quest for Umrah. And just a reminder for you guys, in case you are wondering that this is just a quiz for you guys to have a bit of fun with your friends and family. Yes, it definitely is, but the ultimate intention is for you guys to go and visit Allah's noble house in Makkatul Mukarramah. So guys, we're going to get into round 2 inshallah very shortly, but make sure you guys are ready. Gather around your sofas. I said go for a coffee, but no, you guys are fasting. And again, if you guys did go for your coffee mugs, shame on you. I'm just messing. So guys, let's get ready for round 2 inshallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. and we're going to be going to the first question very shortly. And what round, you may be asking? Well, we have our famous geography round. So we did have a few geography questions in our general knowledge round, but this time we're going to up the ante and give you some focused geography questions. So for those of you who are geographers in the room, the 140 or so of you, let's see what you guys can do. So question number 8, and fingers on the buzzers, is, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, how many continents are there in the world? Are there 6 continents, 8 continents, or 7 continents? So guys, continents, not countries, not counties, continents. So, I don't know if you guys know what a continent is, but the answer is 7. So continents are big continents. They're Asia, they're Europe, they're Africa, they're South America, North America, and Antarctica. So guys, well done to those of you who got the answer right. Let's see how many of you answered the right question the quickest, because that is what will determine who goes ahead of the other person in the standings. So we see soaring eagles. Are they still soaring at the top? No, we've got Team Yasser there up at the top. We've got Team Sims following them shortly behind. We've got Zorro, Soaring Eagles, and Mesut Ozil closing off the top 5. We've got Team Labeik skipper Sutti, and we've got Team Waseems and Abrar. Abrar, is that perhaps my friend Abrar? I wonder. I'll be rooting for you for sure, my friend. I hope you can win bi'idhnillah. So guys, let's get ready for the next question. And if you guys are down in the depths of 80th, 90th place, do not worry. There's still plenty of time and chance for you to come back into the top 5, because you only need to be in the top 5. You don't need to be first. You only need to be in the top 5 to get into the final. So guys, next question, and we've got 145 players. As I said, let's get that to 150, guys. Just jump on another device if you can, and let's see that skyrocket up to 50. So how many oceans are there in the world? How many oceans are there in the world? Is it 5, is it 3, or is it 6? So I have 7 continents, but how many oceans? Okay, so let's see. How many oceans are there in the world? So we've got 5 oceans, but you can see clearly some of you got thrown off by that. We've got some answers with 3, some answers with 6. Unfortunately, you guys are wrong. Let's hope the leaderboard has not changed too much for some of our blessed guys that are up front, but let's see how they have gotten on. So, no mistakes there from the top 5. We've got Zorro at the top now with a very fast score. Mesut Ozil even faster, the fastest of that round. He's 1 point behind. We've got Soaring Eagles only 4 points behind them, and then Team Sims 7 points behind him. We've got Team Labeik, Team Yasser. We've got a lot of teams here, loads of families, I'm guessing. Team Waseems. And that's very tight again to the top 5, just outside the top 5. We're separated by only 5 to 10 points. We've got Skipper, a new entrant, Johanna, new entrant into the top 10 as well, and Mariam, new entrant to the top 10. All the best for you guys. I pray that Allah opens doors for you. And guys, honestly, I just want to take a moment to remind you once again, not of the fact that you're going to be going Umrah, but what you're actually winning. £3,000 towards this incredible journey. And honestly, like I've told you, myself, my brother Hassan, Hussein, and our family, we were blessed to have gone. And honestly, it was one of the greatest experiences Allah has blessed us with in our life. So much so that I have also recently gone again because I loved the experience so much. And I have recently been Umrah, hence the boldness. But honestly, guys, I do pray that Allah opens doors for you. And look, just a tip from me. If you guys do want to go, make sure you renew your intention. Make sure you make dua and pray to Allah, and He may open the door for you, just as He has done for myself and the previous winners and the 15 potential winners, or one of those 15 potential winners that has already gone through to the final. So let's see who will be joining them in the final, inshallah, from our current episode. So guys, next question is coming shortly. What is the capital of the United Kingdom? Producers, this is a very easy question. I hope no one gets this wrong. Cardiff, Manchester, or London? Which is the right answer? I saw so many of you get the answer straight away there. Still the odd 1 or 2 waiting to answer. 137 answers are in. So the answer is London, and we have had mishaps there as well. One or two people, one person with Cardiff, 6 with Manchester. Clearly you guys don't live in the UK. Perhaps you're internationals and you're just joining in. I don't know. But the rest of you, well done. And let's see how that's shaken up the leaderboard with the fastest answers. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, shall we? So we've got Zorro in the lead, maintaining their lead just by 1 slim point. Soaring Eagles closely behind with the fastest answer. We had 3 fastest answers with Team Yasser, Skipper as well. We've got Mariam climbing back. We've got Team H, a new entrant into the top 10. But that top 5 is shaping up quite nicely there. Skipper, you're just outside it. Team Wasim's, Johanna, you guys still have plenty of time to crawl your way back in. For those of you that are deep down in the depths, as I said, of 80th place and below, perhaps it might be too far for you to reach at this stage, but I wouldn't dismay. There may be points where our top 10 make mistakes, and everyone makes mistakes. So don't lose hope right until the last moment. So let's get into the next question. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Once again, guys, question number 11. So, question 11. Which country is famous for its pyramids? Is it Saudi Arabia? Is it Egypt? Is it Nigeria? So, guys, let's see how many of you would have answered that. Again, I think this is quite an easy one. But let's see. Okay, so the majority of you got it right expectedly. Egypt is the right answer. How comes more of you got this one right than the United Kingdom London one? Scratching my head at that, because you guys clearly know your stuff, but not enough to know that London's the capital of the UK. Well, let's see how that has shaken up the leaderboard, shall we? Bismillah, let's see, tabarakallah, we've got loads of people vying for that top spot. But has Zorro managed to cling on, or is Soaring Eagles gonna go back ahead? Yes, they have with that fast answer. Team Yasser is there as well in 3rd place. We've got Team Labbaik, Team Sims, Skipper, Team Wasim's, Johanna, Mariam, and Team H rounding out the top 10. Guys, I remember when me and my family did this many moons ago and we won the quiz. I'll tell you what we did. One of the key ingredients to our success. We relied not just on one person. I mean, like we had my brother who was really good at geography. We had another brother who was really good at medicine and science and all of that stuff. We had me who was a bit of an all-rounder. We had my other brother who was good at another subject. And that's one of the keys behind why we won and came so close in previous ones as well. And I would suggest you make sure you do the same. Get your family around. If you have family members that are good at geography, just as we're doing right now, or maybe the Islamic knowledge round that coming later, then make sure you get them with you, ready. Call them up as well if you need to, for you can never take enough precaution with this quiz. You never know what's about to hit you with these questions. Let's see, well, what's going to hit you now in question number 12. So guys, question number 12, make sure you got your fingers on the buzzers, is what is the tallest mountain in the world? Tallest mountain in the world, guys. Is it Mount Sinai? Is it Mount Kilimanjaro? Is it Mount Everest? So guys, let's see what the answer throws up on this one. I think this one most of us should have learned when we were young. Yep, the answer is Mount Everest. So Everest is the highest mountain, the tallest mountain in the world. Fun fact, there are other mountains that may be bigger in terms of the length from the top to the bottom, which is all the way deep down under the mountain. But Everest is in fact the tallest, okay? So guys, let's see who is at the peak of the mountain of our leaderboard. Is it the Soaring Eagles flying high? Once again, yes indeed. Soaring Eagles, well done. And then we've got Zorro following closely behind. Team Yasser, Team Sims, Team Labbaik. We got Team Wasim's. We got Mariam. We got Johanna. Johanna. We got Skipper. And we got Team H. Team H, new entrant. Good on you. Skipper as well. I think we've seen you before, but well done for you guys for keeping it there. Guys, make sure you remember, it's not just the fastest answer, it's making sure you get it right. And especially when the margins are this tight, you want to be quick, but you don't want to get a mistake. You want to be quick, but you don't want to get a mistake. let's make sure we just try our best and leave the rest in the hands of Allah. So let's start with Bismillah and let's get ready for the next question. Question number 13 of 21. So guys, let's see what we've got here. Question number 13 is, what is the longest river in the world? Now, this one is one that we should know. River Thames, is it River Nile, or is it the Amazon River? So guys, let's take a look at who got this one right. So we've got 3 more seconds. Get your answers in. It's the River Nile. Definitely not the River Thames, that's in the UK. Nor is it the Amazon River, it is the River Nile. So guys, the Nile River, the longest river in the world. Let's see whether that answer, which is probably shaking up the leaderboard a little bit based on who's got the fastest answers. Let's have a look, shall we, at the leaderboard. So we've got Soaring Eagles still soaring sky high. We've got Zorro, we've got Skipper just clawing back into 6th place there. Just a few points behind Team Wasim's, Team Labbaik and Team Sims. We've got Team H, we've got the naan nibblers. Naan nibblers. You shouldn't be nibbling on any naan right now, that's for sure, because you're fasting. But naan nibblers, let's hope we're nibbling on naan at iftar and you can be enjoying that naan as well. If you get into the top 5, that is. So guys, let's go to the next question, shall we? Question number 14. Oh, in fact, of 21. Guys, let's get your fingers on the buzzers. What is the name of the famous clock tower in London? Is it the London Eye? Is it the clock tower? Or is it the Elizabeth Tower? Let's see who gets that right. So, the famous clock tower in London. Guys, it is the Elizabeth Tower. And did I not tell you guys that our producer would try to throw you off with a bombshell? And surely, as I predicted, they have done. It's not the London Eye. That's not even a clock tower. That's an eye. It's not the clock tower. That would be so obvious. It's the Elizabeth Tower. So guys, this one is bound to have shaken up our leaderboard in our standings. So let's see who's managed to crawl back ahead in our leaderboard. Bismillah. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. We don't seem to have many people having made mistakes in the leaderboard there, actually. So well done to you guys. Soaring Eagle still soaring high. We got Mariam, we got Zora, we got Johanna, we got the naan nibblers. Didn't I say you guys would be nibbling on that naan in iftar? Enjoy, hopefully, inshallah. Well, now you guys are 5th place, so keep it up. We've got Skipper. We've got some new entrants as well, guys. We've got Collywood. It's not Hollywood, it's Collywood. We've got the Bobbies. Bobbies, well done, guys. And we've got Zayan. Zayan, keep it up with your family, inshallah. We hope to see you in the thing. And guys, that brings us to a close of round 2. So don't dismay if you're too far behind. We've got 1 round to go, inshallah. If you're placed from 1st place all the way down to maybe about 40th, 50th, there's still for sure hope for you to get into the top 5. As for those below, maybe better luck next time, inshallah. And there won't be a next time till next year. So guys, we're going to go to a short break, inshallah. We'll see you guys after that for round 3. Assalamu alaikum.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة.
Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome back to the quest for Umrah. Once again, I'm your host Hassan, one half of the Tarbiyah twins, and we're here once again after 4 episodes. In fact, we're in our 4th to get you guys in with a chance of winning £3,000 towards your quest for Umrah. And so guys, we're into round 3. As ever, the Islamic knowledge round, where you guys will be able to put yourself up against the other families, inshallah, to be in with a chance of getting into that top 5. So guys, we've had a hotly contested round so far, and we hope to have an even more interesting round as we gear up for this Islamic knowledge round. So call your local imam, get your dad on the phone. Make sure you're ready with your wits about you guys, because we're about to get into round 3. And I'm excited for sure, because the Islamic knowledge round is always my favorite and my family always loved it. And we hope that you can do good in it as well. And if you don't, then it will serve as a lesson, inshallah, for you to make sure that your family can get upgraded in their knowledge, inshallah. And this, guys, remember, it's your final chance. We don't have any more episodes after this. It goes straight to the final, and in the final you're in with a special treat, because me and Hussein will be together, inshallah. So guys, let's make sure you get into that top 5. So let's go and get started with our Islamic knowledge round. Question number 15. Fingers on the buzzers, guys. We've fallen off a little bit with the numbers, 130 of you. But which prophet was given the miracle of speaking as a baby? Was it the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Was it Prophet Isa alayhi salam? Or was it Prophet Musa alayhi salam? So guys, if you know about the miracles associated with the prophets, then you should know this. Which prophet was it of these great prophets of Allah? So the answer is Prophet Isa alayhi salam. So for those of you guys who know the story, it's in after Isa alayhi salam's mother, Maryam alayhi salam, after she had given birth to Isa, and the people started accusing Maryam of the slanderous behavior, as if she had committed something absolutely ridiculous. The Prophet Isa, the baby Isa from the cradle, spoke up in defense of her mother. And so that was the story of Isa speaking as a baby. What a miraculous story. And Prophet Muhammad and Prophet Musa, not the right answer, unfortunately, for you guys who didn't get the answer. Let's see how that answer has shaken up our leaderboard, inshallah. So we have soaring eagles, soaring high in the sky yet again, mashallah, tabarakallah. And in second place we have Maryam, and we've got Zorro just a little bit behind that. We've got the nibblers still hoping to be nibbling on that naan in joy at iftar. We've got Johanna, who's now managed to get to 5th place. Well done, and let's hope and pray Allah keeps you there. Ameen. And Skipper, Collywood, Team Labik, the Bobbies, and Zayan. We pray that Allah opens doors for you guys to reach the top 5 as well. And let's go to question number 16 then. Question number 16. Bismillah. Fingers on the buzzers, guys. How many Makki surahs are there? So, how many Makki surahs are there? Is it 80? Is it 72? Is it 86? Let's see how many of you would have got the right answer, guys. I think this one's bound to throw some of you guys off. So, for those of you who are not aware, the answer is 86. 86 is the answer. And I was about to say 63 of you got the answer wrong. Subhanallah. Our producers have got you there. So guys, for those of you who that aren't aware, Makki surahs are surahs that are revealed before Hijrah. So while the Prophet was based in his home in Mecca, after revelation, but before he did Hijrah, that is Makki surah. And when the Prophet had moved his base to Medina, then those surahs were called Medinan surahs. Doesn't matter where it was revealed, it's about where the Prophet was located. And as if it weren't enough, these Makki surahs revealed while the Prophet was in Mecca, we hope to also be part of those who visit these holy places in Mecca when you join us in having been Umrah. So guys, for the 41 of you that got the answer right, I'm sure that must have changed the leaderboard somewhat. Let's have a look. Go to the leaderboard and see how many of you have changed your positions. So guys, oh no, we've seen a few mistakes there in the top 10. Johanna, Collywood, unfortunately you're gonna fall off there. We've got the Soaring Eagles still up there. We got Maryam, Zorro, Nibbler, Skipper. We've got quite a solid top 5 there. So well done for you guys. We've got Team Labik. We've got Team Huskitch that's entered the fray. If I'm not mistaken, that may be the Huskitch that's affiliated with me. I'm married into the Huskitch family, guys, for those of you who don't know. So keep it up, guys. I pray Allah opens doors for you guys too. Team Wasim's, Johanna, Collywood, do not despair. We still have hope. For those of you who are lagging behind, well below the 30th place, this may not be the day for you, unfortunately, because we're into the last few questions and I don't know how much wiggle room we have for you guys. But you guys that are from 30th to 10th, do not lose hope, because we are into the depth now. Question 17, let's get into it. Bismillah. So, of the 126 of you that are still here, let's see how many get this answer. How many Madani surahs are there? So this one is a trick one. For you guys that got the last one right or wrong or paid attention, that will support you in answering this one. So as I said, the Medinan surahs, the Madani surahs are those surahs that were revealed while the Prophet was stationed or while he was based in Medina after the Hijrah. So guys, the answer is 28. And guys, if you knew the previous answer, you know there's 114 surahs. So it's 114, take away the previous answer, gives you 28 surahs. So guys, let's hope, because loads of you got that wrong, let's see how that shaked up our leaderboard. So Skipper, I'm so sorry to see you skipping off below the top 5. So now we have Team Huskitch on the fringes of the top 5. I pray you guys get into the top 5. But we have Soaring Eagles, yet again, soaring high and fast with his answers. Zorro, Maryam, Nibblers. You guys have solidified your top part in the top 5. Make sure you don't rush to answer and get something wrong, because we only have a few questions left and you don't want to be of those that get the answers wrong now. We've got Umrah as well that's entered into the top 10, so let's see how they get on, inshallah, and hope inshallah that they get into the top 5. So guys, let's go on to the next question. Bismillah. So let's get into the next question. Question number 18. So guys, we're into the last 4 questions. Question number 18 is, which one of these is one of the 4 sacred months? Let's see. Is it Safar? Is it Sha'ban? Is it Muharram? For those of you who thought you'd see Ramadan, it's not there, because Ramadan is not actually one of the 4 sacred months designated by Allah, designated by the Arabs at that time. Ramadan is actually distinguished separate to it, and clearly it's thrown many of you off. Sha'ban is not the answer, it is in fact Muharram. Muharram is one of those 4 sacred months. Unfortunately, I do not even have the 4 sacred months to my memory in my head. I know Muharram is one, I know Rajab is one. I know it's Muharram, Safar and Rajab I think are 3, and then one of the other, Rabi'ul, I believe it may be one of those. But point is, if you do not know, now you know these 4 sacred months. One of them is Muharram. So guys, let's see how that's shaken up the leaderboard again, guys. We hope that there's not too many of you slipping and turning as we answer these questions, because these are definitely trick ones. So guys, we've got a few slow answers there. Let's see if that's managed to shake the leaderboard. Okay, non-nibblers, you guys have nibbled your way through to the top 3 now. And we've got Mariam, we've got Team Labaik. Oh no, Team Haskich seemingly got the answer wrong there. Better luck next time, family. Inshallah, next time. But we've got Challam Kanmani, who's coming into the fray as well now. And we're into the last 3 questions, guys. Let's see where this question takes us, inshallah. Bismillah. Which Sahabi was given the title the Sword of Allah? I'm sure most of you have known this, and I'm sure there'll be many questions flying in. Was it Hamza radiallahu anhu? Was it Uthman ibn Affan radiallahu anhu? Was it Khalid ibn Walid radiallahu anhu? So all of these Sahaba were mighty Sahaba in their own rights, fought in battles with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, died even in battles, as was the case in Hamza. But it was Khalid ibn Walid who was given the title Sayfullah, the sword of Allah, for everything that he did in the battles on behalf of the believers and otherwise. Khalid, in fact, and it's known historically that he never lost a battle, and that is the might of Khalid ibn Walid, the sword of Allah. And what a befitting title for a man who never relented in the face of adversity and battle. And I hope that you guys too have not relented in the face of adversity and battle as you contest with each other to reach those top 5 places. So let's see which one of you has managed to retain your spot and which of you has slipped up, because it's clear there's quite a number of you that slipped up here. So let's go to the leaderboard, bismillah, and let's see how many of you are there. So we've got, okay, good, no mistakes there from the top 10, but we have a few slow answers. Umrah, unfortunately, slipped them up. Mariam, you've gone back ahead of the non-nibblers, but it's so tight. They're only 2 points away from each other. Team Labaik, you're another 2 points behind. Skipper, Team Waseems, Challam Kamani, Bobbies. We have 2 questions, guys. We have 2 questions for you to reserve your place in the final 20. Part of the final 20 and the top 5 of this quiz, so you can be there in the grand final to be in with a chance of winning an Umrah experience. Guys, let's have hope. Make dua to Allah, and there's always hope, guys. There's always hope, except for you guys that are down in like 80th place and 70th place and maybe 60th place, 50th place, 40th place. But guys, let's see what the next question has to offer for us. The penultimate question in this season's Quest for Umrah, in the episodes leading up to the final. Let's see what the penultimate question is, guys. Bismillah. So the question is, which prophet is mentioned the most times in the Quran? Was it Isa? Was it Musa? Was it Yusuf alayhi salam? So guys, which prophet was mentioned the most time? I wonder if you guys know the right answer. So we have the answer is Musa alayhi salam. So guys, Musa alayhi salam was mentioned 136 times in the Quran. Now many might ask the question, why is Musa the prophet that's mentioned the most times in the Quran? Well, one very good reason for that is because Musa had a very similar test and ummah to our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So his example was great for our Prophet to follow. And we know Prophet Isa and Prophet Yusuf were great prophets in their own right, but the Prophet mentioned most was Musa alayhi salam. So guys, let's see where that leaves us on the leaderboard, shall we? Before our final question. So guys, we have not much change there, thankfully. We've still got a quite solid top 10. We've got Team Labaik answered fastest there. Challam Kamani, Team Skipper, Team Waseems, Bobbies, Skibbity. We've got another top 10. So guys, remember, the top 5 contestants are those that are going to go through. And remember, if you are fortunate enough to be part of the top 5, make sure that you guys take a screenshot. take a screenshot and send your screenshot as evidence via email to questforumrah@emanchannel.tv, and make sure you had registered as well. It's not enough that you just enter. If you win but you hadn't registered in the previous, when we started this, make sure you have registered, because if you hadn't registered, then you won't be able to go through to the final. And if you have registered, then make sure you remember to screenshot, send it to questforumrah@emanchannel.tv, and we hope to see you there, me and my twin, at the final. So guys, we're on to the final question, but before that, remember, this is what we're here for, to win our Umrah. So, final question, let's get to it. Let's not wait around. Say Bismillah, or rather the final question, just to give you guys that anticipation, will be after the break. Inshallah, we look forward to seeing you shortly, inshallah, after the break, guys. So, remember, you guys need to be in with a chance of winning this Umrah only and only if you guys get yourself registered and screenshot yourself. And so we'll get back to you guys shortly. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah once again, guys. My name's Hassan and we're back for for the final question in this season's quest for Umrah, leading up to you being part of the chosen 15 or 20 rather, and joining the 15 that have already made it into our grand finale. When is the grand finale, you may be asking? Exactly next week, Saturday, 3:30 p.m. As always, make sure you tune in. Even if you're not part of the finalists, make sure you tune in and cheer someone on, and let's see who gets the privilege, the blessing, the reward of being one of Allah's guests at His house in Umrah. So guys, we're going to get into the final question. Make sure you gear yourselves up, get yourselves ready. Even if you're down in 10th place, there's still hope for you to get into the top 5. So guys, say Bismillah, make the dua, Ya Allah, open the doors for us, and let's see if Allah chooses to bless you. So guys, question number 21 of 21, the final question of this episode. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We have 100 of you eagerly waiting. Let's see what we get. So, which month of the Islamic calendar comes after Ramadan? Is it Muharram? Is it Sha'ban? Is it Shawwal? Let's see how many of you get the answer right there. We've got most of the answers in already. Bismillah. Let's see what that gets us to. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We have quite a few of you stepping up there with Sha'ban and Muharram. This might get interesting, guys. We've got our top 5 to determine very shortly. Let's see how many of you, and for those of you who don't know, it's Shawwal. You should know the song. Muharram, Safar, Rabiul Awwal, Rabiul Thani. These are the months of Islam. And then we go Ramadan, and Shawwal. Sorry, guys, I shouldn't have done that. I butchered it, I know. I probably gave you guys a bit of a thing, but you know what? This is the quest for Umrah, and we are in the depths of finding out who are joining the 15 other contestants to the final. Let's go to the leaderboard right away, inshallah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. At the end of round 3, after much toil and trouble, let's see who remains in the top 5. Oh no, Ronald, you've got the answer wrong, so you're gonna drop off, unfortunately. Let's see how that shakes it up. Well, it doesn't too much, because Soaring Eagles, right as they have been doing, tabarakallah, soaring into the final, alhamdulillah, followed closely by Zorro, Mariam, Team Labbaik and Ronald. In fact, we'll give you guys a chance to see which of you 5, and those of you 5, make sure you remember, as we said before, make sure you've registered on the website that we showed you right at the start of the show, and we've been showing you throughout, because if you don't register, then we won't be able to accept your winning. And if you are part of the final 5, which you will see right now, the top 5, Soaring Eagles, Zorro, Mariam, Team Labbaik and Ronald. You 5, make sure you guys screenshot this and send it to the channel, to the email that you saw before, questforumrah@emanchannel.tv. So guys, with that, we bring to a close an amazing 4 episodes. That have distinguished the top, the elite, the 20 families that are fortunate enough to be part or win in with a chance of winning the Umrah. So guys, just a final reminder, make sure you've registered if you're one of those top 5. And guys, as if I haven't reminded you enough, you are winning this quiz, inshallah, to be in with a chance of going and visiting Allah's noble house in Makkatul Mukarramah and the Prophet's mosque in Madinatul Munawwara. Guys, as I mentioned to you before, make sure you tune in next Saturday at 3:30 p.m. just as you've been joining me, and you'll be joining not only me but my twin as well, inshallah, Hassan and Hussein. We've been your hosts, the Tarbiyah twins, and we'll see you next week. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
لبيك اللهم لبيك لبيك لا شريك لك لبيك إن الحمد والنعمة لك والملك لا شريك لك.